So what was your favorite thing about Coke today?
My favorite part was learning from our alumni here and just their experience at Coke and what brought them here from Georgia Southern.
Awesome. Is there anything that you heard today that you're going to carry with you as you go into the career world?
It was just really interesting to hear about the adversity they faced and what similarities the past student athletes had to me personally, and just taking what they learned and being able to use that for when I enter the workforce.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think the APEX program prepares Georgia Southern student athletes for the career world?
I think just getting this opportunity in general is something that's unique for us student athletes, being able to learn and experience something I would have never been able to do this without the program.
Awesome. Thank you. What was your favorite part of Coke today?
I think my favorite part was probably getting a tour of like the whole building and seeing like everyone in like their work atmosphere and like seeing how like their daily life just is.
And what was something that you learned today that you can bring with you into the career world?
I think when we had like a panel of like alums from Georgia Southern, what thing that stuck out to me most was when they were saying that it's okay to like not know exactly what you want to do out of college, because like it's kind of scary. Like I don't know exactly what I want to do out of college, and it's just comforting hearing that like they didn't know what they wanted to do out of college either. And now they're like big in the company.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think the APEX program prepares Georgia Southern student athletes for the career world?
I think like tours like this that they do is like really nice, because I don't think I would have been ever able to do anything like this without the APEX program, and it's really getting me ready for like life outside of sports, because like sports is all I know, and so like seeing like how work is just gets me ready.
Nice, thank you.
Of course.
So what was your favorite thing at Coke today?
I would say probably just learning from former Georgia Southern alumni and seeing what it's like to be a Coca-Cola employee.
And is there anything that you learned today that you're going to bring with you into the career world?
Yes, I definitely think the teamwork and dedication it takes to work at a place like this is something that takes a lot of time and experience. And I think that even if I start somewhere else at like a smaller company, it will definitely help me if I ever get a role in a bigger company like Coca-Cola.
And how do you think the APEX program prepares student athletes at Georgia Southern for the career world?
I think this is a perfect example of opportunities like this, going to different companies. I think Glenn has done a great job with providing us with a ton of examples, ton of resources, just for moments and opportunities like this.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep.
So what was your favorite part of Norfolk Southern today?
My favorite part of Norfolk Southern had to be going to the big meeting room, because it showed me where big meetings happen, and it might be a room that I want to be in one day.
Mm-hmm. And was there anything that you learned today that you're going to take with you to the career world?
I learned a lot today, more about having the soft skills and being able to be competitive and having the right things on your resume and doing the small things right, more than just having, like, they talked about the internships and how important the internships is, but they also talked about how important it is to communicate, network, have the soft skills that you can put on your resume.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think the APEX program prepares Georgia Southern student athletes for the career world?
I feel like the APEX program gives us a step forward into the world, because it puts us into places like this that we don't see every day. Yeah, we're good with the ball in our hand or with the rifle or just getting in the water and swimming. That's something that we know that we've been doing for a long time. But an environment like this, being in corporate, being in Atlanta, is something we're not used to. So just being able to put us in situations like that, I feel like gives us a step ahead of everybody else.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm Grace Strati. I'm here with Avery Sargent, and we just finished doing the Braves tour of the stadium at Truist Park. Avery, what was your favorite part of the tour?
My favorite part of the tour was seeing all of the different statues and stuff they have for all of the Hall of Fame players and all the retired numbers they have, and seeing the World Series trophies.
Nice. So this tour also just wrapped up our Atlanta Career Tour trip just in general. What was your favorite part about the Career Tour?
I thought it was really cool to learn about all the different industries and how people kind of can change their careers and went from being one major in college and then doing something else completely different. And so I thought it was interesting to hear everyone's stories and how they got to where they were.
Yeah, and this awesome trip was put on by the APEX program. Avery, how do you think the APEX program prepares Georgia Southern student athletes to be ready for their career world post-athletics?
I think they really help by giving us a lot of networking opportunities and opportunities to learn about people that are in the real world and in real fields. And I think it's just really helpful to
kind of get out of the athletic mindset with athletes and go into the real world and see how our lives are going to be post-athletics.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Avery.
Thanks.
I'm Grace.
And I'm Maggie Sale.
And we just finished up the Atlanta Career Tour here in Atlanta for the past 3 days. I think it's been a really great experience for all the student athletes to connect, network, and just see what Atlanta's all about.
We are so grateful at Georgia Southern to have the APEX program that sets up student athletes for success post-college. So we recommend that you guys take advantage of it as best as you can, and Glenn Hart has our backs.
Thank you, and Hail Southern.